This one's called Rat City.
In Rat City we do what we're told to. In Rat City we know not to argue. In Rat City a new kind of tension. In Rat City we're too scared to mention. The city bleeds, the city moans, the city waits for you and I alone. The city lives, the city dies, the city bleeds tonight. In Rat City we're too scared to mention. In Rat City a new kind of tension. In Rat City we don't talk to strangers. In Rat City a new kind of danger. The city bleeds, the city moans, the city waits for you and I alone. The city lives, the city dies, the city bleeds tonight. In Rat City we know not to argue. In Rat City we do what we're told to. In Rat City we don't talk to strangers. In Rat City the streets are the danger. In Rat City we do what we're told to. In Rat City we don't not to argue. In Rat City we're too scared to mention. In Rat City a new kind of tension. The city bleeds, the city moans, the city waits for you and I alone. The city lives, the city dies, the city bleeds tonight. The city lives, the city moans, the city waits for you and I alone. The city lives, the city dies, the city bleeds tonight. La da 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 da.
This one's called Chains.
So you win again. Don't it make you thin? You were born to lose, so what does it matter?
This one's called Murder Theory.
Incarceration of the nation. I got a message for the congregation now. You just don't know what they will do to you. Fast edits, changing conversations. Locked up, a danger to the nation now. Will anybody ever look for you? It's always better when you're all alone. It's always better when you're all alone. They'll always get you when you're far from home. It's always better when you're all alone. Incineration, assassination. I got a message to the constellations now. We can't predict what this will do to you. I cross-reference, looking for the answers. A common thread, but still no second chances now. Will anybody ever look for you? It's always better when you're all alone. It's always better when you're all alone. They always get you when you're far from home. They always better when you're all alone. It's always better when you're all alone. It's always better when you're all alone. They always get you when you're far from home. It's always better when you're all alone.
Thank you. Oh, this one's called Face Down in the Ether. This one's called Porn. Thanks, we've got one more. And it's called Pitch Black Halo.
Towards
Soundtree.
Hi everybody, Soundtree Live, Tauranga, North Island, New Zealand. We're all a little bit speechless here today after these three guys have just pounded. I mean, if they reckon that, you know, this is music, pounds along. They reckon us Kiwis and Australians, we drive our music. These guys, they drive the whole train. So tell us a little bit about the history, because it's quite an unbelievable story. Away you go.
Me and Mark had this band going with a different bass player about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
8 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
And it just fell apart.
Oh, okay.
Golden band.
Yeah.
It just fell apart, and we've been trying to get it back together for a long time, but we couldn't find a bass player. And didn't actually think about us with Jared, so we thought he was too busy doing other stuff, and Mark hit him up, and it's all good.
Yeah.
So how long's it been all go for?
About 8 months, probably. 6 to 8
Nah, it
months.
was yeah, 6 months, 4 or 6 months.
Well, we only breaks once a fortnight, so it's not.
It would be, yeah.
Where?
First one in
Where?
front of, and I mean,
Who writes your music then?
That's why I want to get band. Tons of songs were written.
Is that stuff today was insane, but it took
Insane.
all of you, you know, like when you opened your mouth, but the way that your style of playing bass, like, that was just like, gobsmacking, like, pick your jaw off the floor.
Yeah, this is our ultimate bass player that we wanted with.
so can you please tell us the name of your band? I'm
Yeah,
on
can you
Lisa, for those who don't
MK
know.
Ultra.
And this is Lynn. Is it again?
MK Ultra.
And your names and, you know, what tunes you're
I'm
on,
Shane.
what brings you down, what
Maka.
Sorry, you're who?
Jared.
Jared. So tell me a wee bit about yourself here, Jared. Like, you know, that bass playing was spectacular, just spectacular. And I'm pretty fussy, you know, really.
Just enjoy playing it though, so just a band.
How long you been playing? And you know, tell us a bit about your music history, maybe.
Oh, just pretty much just based in TAURANGA and Mount. Just grew up just playing in bands around here, mostly.
Yeah.
So, not really much to say, it's pretty much.
And he played for a mean band called Machete Justice for a couple of years.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good band.
Yeah. What sort of stuff did they play?
I was also the heavier.
Death metal, sort of
Yeah.
country influenced death metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just heavy rock, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of it was heavy, some of it was rocky.
Wicked.
The three of us also played with a death metal band called DIC
Oh,
for
yeah.
about
Yeah.
a lot of years.
So DIC stood for,
It stood for deemed incomprehensible.
deemed
you're the first band.
Deemed incomprehensible.
Deemed
That's it. I don't actually know. It
That's-
stood for all
I thought it
sorts
was
of
the
things.
I like that answer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
answer.
or,
First gig I ever did live, I was like, I understood the thing.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't it?
So
The
you
White
all
Hip- the
know
White
it's
Hip-
not had its taste
Golden
of
Cross
each other,
Hotel or
okay?
something.
Yeah, it's like
That's cool.
So you've been together and been untogether and back
Yeah,
together?
all sorts, yeah.
Over the, for quite a number of
Over the
years,
years, and
obviously.
pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause,
Yeah, no, it's
It's like
takes a
Circle of
lifetime.
Mysteries.
so, you know, I
Yay.
mean, of course, you're about to unleash yourself out there, aren't you?
Unleash yourself, yeah.
It would be unleashed, wouldn't it? I mean, if you don't keep a leash on this sort of stuff, everybody
We
wants
need
it,
you.
don't they? Tauranga, how would people get hold of you? You've got on the internet or anything
Yeah.
like that? Aren't
Yeah,
you?
we're on
So,
Facebook. It's
Can you tell the people, please, how
the
to
people.
Here,
hear
I know I got
through that?
It's on Facebook, MK Ultra TGA, because it turns out there's heaps of bands called MK Ultra, but I don't care because we had it first.
Yeah.
exactly, and you
Yeah.
got better. So, and
Is
what does
there?
MK stand? What's that about?
MK Ultra was a CIA mind control program in the 50s, where
Right.
they dosed people with LSD and stuff and
Yeah,
tried to make them shoot people, etc.
yeah.
Trying to make
so
assassins,
altered
basically.
their mind, right?
Yeah,
Trying to
check it out
find
on
it.
net. There's heaps of disclosed documents that you can read.
Okay.
Crazy
Oh,
stuff.
great.
So MK mind kind of thing.
So that's
I
Tauranga.
don't know what it stands for, but
Ultraviolet.
you have to ask CIA.
Oh, well, I'll make a point of that. Homework.
Make a point of that next time.
So I'll let you know.
So, you know, if you Google you up, it's can you say it again, please?
MK Ultra
Yes.
MK-Ultra TGA on Facebook. Yeah, you find it.
They'll all know, them youngins.
Yeah.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
So what now? And where?
We don't have huge plans. Like, we're not aiming at world domination or anything. We just want to do some gigs and do some recording.
Yeah.
Right.
We've got a bit of recording in ourselves, so we're going to do some demos. Start with that and see what it is. And he's playing at Woodcock
Yeah,
Festival at
as
Price
you do.
Plaza.
Make plans and
Hang on.
Hang on.
sorry, Dave.
Yeah, Woodcock Festival, February the 15th. Yes.
Where's that?
It's up Price Plaza. We'll probably out there.
It's here in town.
A lot of really cool bands.
Wood.
Yeah.
I've never heard. Oh,
That's
It's underground, but it's cool.
When is it?
underground.
15th of February.
Only for cool dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty underground. I've probably blown it for them way advertising on the internet. 15th of February, Woodcock.
Yeah.
Take that, Austin.
If you're a winner. Hi, Austin. Here we come.
I just got you a whole lot more people, Brie.
Bring
That's
it.
money.
Absolutely. Lots of people.
You have to be there early too, because we're on
Don't be
12:30.
shy,
Are you?
Austin.
Well, we snuck in the back
Is it
door.
a
Like, it was
Saturday?
already sort of set up, and I asked if we could get in, and we managed to sneak in. So
Is it
we're
a
on.
Saturday?
Good.
It's a Saturday. Yeah, we're on at 12:30 in the second stage, which is the shed.
Should be some good band,
There's a lot of good bands. There's a lot of really good bands. There's a lot of good TAURANGA bands and a lot of bands around town.
Need
So
to
is it
know
predominantly
these
I
rock?
could have that wrong.
It's
That's what we
growing.
do.
It's growing.
Is
Yeah,
it
it's good.
predominantly
It's taking a
rock?
big step
No,
from us.
it's
It's
a good
impressive.
No, it's a good thing.
People like and share these boys, like and share our Kiwi musicians.
Yeah.
They
Send them
rock it for
cash.
you, you've got to rock it for them. It's
Yeah.
that simple. It's really that simple. So come on, let's get this thing happening. That's what it's all about.
No, top notch. We'll,
And thanks to you guys for having us out here.
Absolute pleasure is ours.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want you to play it
Thanks
and
for
don't
being
keep
you.
this up.
Keen.
Yeah,
Thank you to those watching.
yeah.
Enjoy.
Hi,
Say it
Mum.
again. Say it again.
Hi there, Mum. Yeah.
I can answer, right?
Look at there.
Hi, Mum.